Hello everybody, it's Elise with Fostering Love Rescues. I am tuning in to give you guys an update about a situation, but we've got an hour drive until I'm home, so I'm going to give you the whole story. Right now I am at Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, located in Kanab, Utah, and oh gosh, let me set you up here and I'll start to tell you what happened. It's kind of a mouthful. Let's see. Alright, so now we're hands-free and safe driving. So, although Fostering Love Rescue's location is in Larkspur, Colorado, I came out to Best Friends so that we could try to work on getting some education and just experience in the field as to what the best of the best is doing so that we can offer our horses, dogs, and cats the very best. And also kind of open our resources up so that when emergencies happen, we have somebody to reach out to. In our tiny little world in Larkspur, there are very few resources when an emergency happens, other than referring them to Max Fund, which is a great place for dogs and cats. But as far as horses or wildlife, we just don't have anybody. And in North America, the largest animal sanctuary is Best Friends. So I moved out here, and in the first week of being here, my intention was to come up and start working with the volunteers at Horse Haven so that I could try to learn policies and procedures and love to have some assistance. So today I went out to Best Friends and I volunteered in Dogtown so that I could work on some of that and see what their policies are, and also exchange information and talk to them about getting an appointment for the spay and neuter, because unfortunately there's a pretty long wait list for this, and since Mama had already accidentally gotten pregnant and it resulted in 6 puppies, I was hoping that maybe perhaps there was any chance they could bump us up in that. And gosh, I'm just so excited. When I went and talked to their clinic, it turns out not only were they willing to bump it up and take them on Wednesday, but they're also going to cover all of the expenses for the remaining puppies and Mom. So this is an amazing turnout. It's not every day that we're able to find the funding exactly when we need it, and that's why we're just so extra grateful for this opportunity, because that means that not only is Mom going to be able to get vaccinated and fixed, the puppies are going to get vaccinated and fixed before they go find homes, so we're preventing any extra litters that are going to come from her immediate litter. So that's amazing. And then on top of it all, because we didn't decide to just call this in and act like it was a neglectful abuse case, this guy is going to be able to stay with his dog, and he's wanting to learn about how to take care of them. And that's the whole point, is keeping animals together with their people and education. And so this is just such a good turnout. I couldn't be happier. Thank you so much to all the people that have been keeping along with the story as it's unfolded. This just happened on Friday, so for them to get fixed on the next Wednesday, that's just awesome. So stay tuned. If you want to join us on live, I'll be streaming live when I pick up the puppies Friday morning. They're getting dropped off at 8 a.m. at Knab's Sanctuary, so I'll drive you all through there and you can see what their sanctuary looks like from the executive director's position. And just thank you if you happen to want to donate so that we can help kind of cover the costs of running around and doing all the extra stuff. We always appreciate it. We also, do a lot of horse stuff, so that's always going to be on the immediate need when it comes to donations. But you can read more about that on our website, www.fosteringloverescues.org. All right, until next time. Thanks, guys.